Good question. Hello, mommy. Please kindly enlighten me about the EB3 Green Card. How does it work? Is it equivalent to the normal Green Card? Okay, so EB3 Green Card, for you to understand, is good you understand as a totality of a group of green cards. So we have EB1, EB2, EB3, EB4, and EB5. EB1 is reserved for extraordinary talent. I like making fun about someone who discovered penicillin. So people who are extremely gifted, they do not need an American employer to file for them EB1, okay? Similar to EB2, but this one, people with masters, PhDs, who have special gifts. They've also had documentation. They've written in, popular magazines, journals. They've been featured in their communities, in their countries for extraordinary abilities, either in the sciences, in the arts, professors. You're thinking of such people. Again, they do not need a US employer, but they have to prove with a lot of paperwork about their gifts and talents and the talents and the education. Now, EB3, only associate's degree or bachelor's degree needed. By the way, in any field. Pay attention to that EB3 because now it has two parts of EB3. The first part is EB3 for skilled workers and EB3 for unskilled workers. Both of them employment based, meaning you must have a US employer. If you hear nurses coming to America on a green card, usually it's EB3 for skilled workers. Usually they have a US employer, a hospital that petitions on their behalf, gives them a job offer, contracts. And then from there, they move to the US Labor Department. Once they are approved in that department, then they file I-140 to come here on a green card. Similarly, now pay attention to this one. EB3 for unskilled workers. This one, the requirement is high school. And when I told you that we have jobs, I can tell you in 2023 we had sandwich makers, truck drivers, nursing assistants, CNS, okay, factory workers. We had very simple jobs, fast food restaurants. That was a very popular job. And actually it became very popular. Lawyers popularized it. After the pandemic, there was a shortage of workers, both in the United States and Canada, okay? But as I said, in this category, you need a US employer, unlike EB1 and EB2. EB3, you need a US employer. For EB1, for EB3 for skilled workers, you must have education, associate's degree or a degree, bachelor's degree. Now, the people that qualify in this skilled, mostly medical. Why? Because for you to qualify under EB3, you must demonstrate to America that there is no other American willing to take that job before that job is given to you. So the reason why nurses get very easily is that they've shown that however much they train nurses, they can never be enough. Therefore, they don't even need that labor certification. They have nothing to prove. They know there's a shortage already. But when it comes to EB3 for unskilled, the employer has to take you to the US Labor Department. And this is where we come in. The recruiter I work with, the law firm I work with, we now have EB3 jobs. As I said, for you to have EB3, you must have a US employer. So no one can just come and say they are filing EB3. You cannot do EB3 on your own. You must have a US employer. And that is why I'm saying right now we have EB3 jobs available for unskilled, meaning so long as you have high school. Can you make a sandwich? Most of you can. Some of you are truck drivers. But today I'm just telling you, we will tell you specifically the jobs as the recruiter comes with them. But specifically this one, I'm just telling you all you need is high school. Because it's EB3 unskilled. The first requirement is to have a US employer, and the law firm has these employers ready to offer jobs to you if you are interested. Okay? Once you get this job, you will sign a contract, meaning you must work for the employer for 1 year in exchange for the green card. You only work after the green card comes out. I tell people lawyers' fees are never easy. If I were you, I'll prepare between 20 to 25,000 US dollars over 2 to 4 years. Just put them there and say that is for my green card, for my children and everything. Whether you're on asylum, if you overstayed your visit visa before asylum, use your family member. If you're on asylum and you don't see an end to this, this is an opportunity. If you are home and they keep on denying you a visit visa, a student visa, this is an opportunity for you to plan yourself. So basically, do not be intimidated by the job. And some of you will say, how do I know I'll get the job? First come, first serve. As I said, they are not looking at what you have. These are situations where they can even train you on the job, right? So I would put that in mind. The EB3 for unskilled, high school. EB3 for skilled, like nurses, you need education to back you up. Nursing education, bachelor's degree, nursing experience for you to qualify. Is it a regular green card like other green cards? Absolutely. Once you get it, it's for 10 years. Like all green cards are usually for 10 years, except marriage visa, which they give conditional for 2 years and then give you the 10. If you're on a green card for 10 years, you can always renew every 10. But if you want to become a citizen, once you're in the United States for 5 years, you can now petition for a US citizenship. This green card, like other green cards, will also bring all your family members. Under 21, children under 21 and married spouses. Okay, so this will benefit you, who will have to go and fulfill the contract for 1 year. Your family will also come. If they are here, they will do adjustment of status. Okay, your family, that is your spouse, and your children under 21 and married. EB4, I don't have to talk about it for religious workers. EB5, I don't have to talk about it unless you have $1 million and ready to invest. The other types of green card, marriage visas, okay? We have family petitions. Your mother can file for you. Your sister can file for you. We have the green card lottery, which is played every year. We have asylum, which is not a guarantee. Asylum does not guarantee a green card. It's a pending case. That is the misunderstanding. It's only after the judge listens to your case and thinks you have a merit that you qualify for a green card. Otherwise, if you don't win asylum, you can be deported home. Asylum is one of those ways, but it's not a guarantee. That is why people are here 15, 20 years. And that is why this is a good opportunity for them to invest in this EB3 green card. Only high school needed. Plan for 25,000 US dollars. Put this thing behind you. Don't come after 4 years, they are still denying your children a visa. You want them to come to America as students, they are denying you. Plan now. Whether you are outside America or inside. Your spouse is outside, you overstayed your visa, let your spouse apply, join you. Let the children come and join you. Okay? So, just consultation, janetrangi67@gmail.com. Other green cards, we have the U visa, which you must have assisted America to solve a crime. We have the, what do you call it? This one for, I forget it, for domestic violence, VAWA, okay? But other than that, I've given you a summary of different kinds of green cards. Employment-based, family-based, lotteries, asylum, and so on and so forth. Asylum is not a green card. Okay, for more information, janetrangi67@gmail.com. You can go and leave comments. But for you to find me, I'm clearly telling you to go to janetrangi67@gmail.com. Okay, good question. Thank you so much for this question.